Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of Finweek Money Matters. Remember, this is the show that helps you manage your finances. I'm Dumisho Greater. While in today's show, we'll be taking a look into Liberty's new retirement annuity and preservation fund, a first of its kind in South Africa that guarantees investors income after retirement. We'll also be looking at further prospects for PSG, and our panel today will be digging deeper into Nigeria and finding out if it's still becoming Africa's most promising economy. But before we delve into all of that, do remember that we welcome your comments, so email us. You can send us your feedback to moneymatters@abn360.com. But first, let's take a look at the trend of the week. The closer people get to retirement age, the more they worry about whether they've saved enough to keep up with inflation and an uncertain economy. Liberty's Agile product is deemed the first of its kind in South Africa and offers flexibility based on the level of certainty a client wants concerning their retirement income. And joining me in studio is Mark Lapedus. He's the head of product development at Liberty Investments, and he's going to tell us more about this offering. Mark, thanks so much for making the time to join us. So exactly what does this offering entail?
Thanks, Dumi. First of all, thanks for having me in the studio. I think in terms of what's new with Agile, it's the first and only offering of its kind that enables you to guarantee and have certainty around your retirement income, no matter what markets do in the period between now and retirement.
So certainty is certainly a big thing here. How is this different from what's currently available?
So I think there are many products that are available in South Africa, and what we've done is we've looked at all of them, and the reality is that none of them actually meet the client objective. Every single client saving for retirement has the same objective, and what that is a need to replace the income that they're no longer going to have when they're retired. And you can save today in a product for many, many years and still not know until the day that you retire exactly what your income is going to be. And the reason for that really is that you don't know what's going to happen to market returns between now and retirement. And what you also don't know is how much income you're going to be able to buy when you do get to retirement. And so none of that actually gives you the certainty that you need around saving for your retirement. And so you could have somebody who saved for 30 years and still doesn't know how much they're going to have literally until the day that they retire. And so what we're trying to do with the Agile product is really to solve that problem for people, to give them the ability to have certainty around their retirement income. And so the exact income fund, which is one component of the Agile product, allows you to do exactly that. It allows you to know how much income you're going to have in retirement from the time that you make that investment. The other component of the Agile product is a range of in excess of 100 different portfolios from 15 different investment management companies that people can choose from to use to secure their retirement income. So it's a low cost and flexible platform. And really what happens is that through investing in the certainty of the exact income fund, together with the flexibility of the own choice portfolios, they can be combined to give a better option or a better offering to people in their retirement savings.
And of course, will somebody be managing this? Because you speak about a lot of platforms, a lot of portfolios. Somebody will be watching them. They don't have to be worrying about this.
Absolutely. So that's really where the role of the financial advisor comes in, to make sure that you are on track to getting your retirement goals. The research that we've done into people saving for retirement shows that people do have a lot of concerns about what their retirement incomes will be. And so the need for the certainty and peace of mind that Agile provides is something that really, really is very important.
Mark, what are the prerequisites in order for you to qualify to have this particular product? And what happens if you're already in a retirement annuity?
So in terms of being able to invest in the Agile product, if you're making a regular contribution, anything from R1,000 per month is the minimum premium. If you're making a lump sum contribution, 15,000 Rand if you're going into the retirement annuity, and 150,000 Rand if you're going into the preservation funds. In terms of if you do have an existing product, what's possible there? It is possible to move your retirement savings from where they are currently into the Liberty Agile product. Although I think it is important to point out that doing so might have consequences in terms of benefits that you could lose in your current offering or termination charges that might be payable on the current product in moving it to Agile. And so really my recommendation there would be that before you make any decisions in that regard, before you decide to move any money, that you do so in consultation with your financial advisor to make sure that what you're doing is actually appropriate and is in your best interests.
This product has just been launched, so we don't really have an indication as to how it's been taken up by the market. But maybe what are some of the needs that it really does respond to? Because as you mentioned, Liberty and other investment houses, there are a lot of options. Just maybe give us a bit of color around that.
Yeah. So I think really if you look at the current investment portfolios that are available, really what you don't know is what returns you're going to get on your money between now and the time that you get to retirement. And because of that, what actually happens is that people tend to choose investments that are actually too conservative for their needs because they worry about the impacts that markets will have on their portfolios. And so what the exact income fund, the one component of the Agile product, really allows you to do is to know with certainty exactly what your retirement income will be from the moment that you invest into that portfolio. So each time I make a contribution into the exact income fund, I know exactly what income I'm going to get in retirement, regardless of what happens to markets, currencies, interest rates, for how long people are living between now and the time that I get to retirement. And so really what it does is it gives people that peace of mind. But importantly, it allows them to combine these two components, flexibility of their own portfolios and the certainty of the exact income fund, which together should give them a better and a more stable and certain outcome of what their retirement income will actually be.
Mark, thank you so much. Certainty. I love the fact that you've got certainty in there because for anybody that's investing, that certainly is a key factor there. Thank you so much. Big thank you to Mark Lapedus. He's the head of product development at Liberty Investments. Now, let's take a look at the Finweek Punt of the Week.